Two things you need to know before this video starts is you're going to be using the night form when you're playing with Equinox. Equinox night form has a second ability that will put enemies to sleep, so that's very important to know when you're using one of the Equinoxes, and night form is the one you should be using. Second thing is, when it comes to the Smita Kavat, whatever you want to call it, the good charm or the charm mod is not always guaranteed when it comes down to these proccing good charms with like critical chance, the affinity, quick reload, all these things, etc., etc. It's not always guaranteed a proc, so just always keep that in mind. Welcome back to another Warframe video, and today I'm going to tell you guys how you can max out your weapons under 3 minutes. So let's go ahead and start with the first step. You need to have an Equinox Warframe. An Equinox Warframe is going to help you get to this point of maxing out all your weapons under 3 minutes. Alright, with this, I have a build for you guys for this Warframe in order to help you guys get all this, you know? So, this is going to be a really good build setup for you when it comes to going into the mission and knocking all these enemies out so you can max out your weapon. Alright, this goes for all weapons because this is going to be literally the easiest way ever to do it. Alright, and also Arcanes, they definitely do play a huge part in this. So go ahead and use Arcanes that will help you, you know, that's gonna help out your weapon, maybe like fire rate, or yeah, maybe like boosting some damage for secondary or primary. Like that stuff will definitely help you out. Alright, so if you need something like that, go ahead and use these Arcanes because they're very useful and they can definitely help you out with that as well. So just keep that in mind. The second thing that you need is the Helminth system, the Helminth segment installed in order to have this step completed. Alright, because you will have to put a ability on Equinox, and that ability is silences from Banshee's ability, and you will have to put this on Equinox to silence any movement, sound of the gun, yeah, stuff like that that'll make noise. All right, and you're going to very much need this to keep enemies from hearing your footsteps, or you know, hearing you kill somebody in the next room, or maybe you might hit a, you know, a container or huge tank of explosive, like that stuff that will trigger, you know, people and get their attention, and you know, basically you're kind of done for there. All right, that'll stop you from getting bonus XP, all right, from killing people silently, you know? So that's what's gonna stop that. Third thing is you also need to breed your Smita Kavat, all right, or Kavat, whatever the hell you want to call it. You need this cat with you, okay? All right, so this cat will definitely help you, all right, with kind of basically getting an affinity, all right, increase. An affinity increase is where, of course, this will help you level up all your weapons faster, you know, kind of like the affinity boosters if you really think about it. Like these are things that you will need, all right, to kind of like help you more with leveling all your weapons and getting that shit maxed out. All right, so Tech Assault, I have this on here. This is a, no, it's actually Tech Enhance. This is an important mod. This is going to increase the duration of all your abilities that come from the Kavat. All right, Kavat. And like that's going to help you more. Of course, you're going to need Charmer here as well, because this is going to bestow good fortune. Especially that's what's going to get you the affinity boost. All right, so definitely have Charm on here. Tech Enhance and Charm, pretty basic mods you need on here. Anything else is really up to you, you know, but I have this stuff on here because I guess it's kind of helpful to me as well. And, you know, I got to see all my enemies especially on the map. That's going to be very helpful. So, you know, Prime Animal Instinct is a very helpful mod. So I'll probably put that on there, you know. The fourth step that you need is unequip the weapons that you're not going to be leveling. All right. So this right here, I don't really need this. I'm going to equip that and just have the Zenith equipped. And this could potentially really help you more when it comes down to leveling. Now, this is mainly basically for the Smita. All right, this is going to help the Smita kind of do its own thing, you know, activating all the abilities that it will bestow for you. This is not really potentially going to happen a lot, like, you know, it's mainly melee that kind of was the thing of, if you only equip a melee, it'll kind of trigger the Smita to do the affinity boost. But then again, I really don't know too much about that. So usually I would just only equip the weapon that I'm going to be taking out and leveling. Just kind of like I guess a smart thing to do. But at the same time, is it really that impactful? Maybe, but maybe not. Who knows? But that's what I would kind of do if I'm just leveling one weapon. The fifth thing on my list is definitely get an affinity booster. This is going to help you a lot here. All right, go ahead and purchase those affinity boosters. Now, I wouldn't purchase too much. Maybe like a 3 or 7 day affinity booster, depending on how long you're going to have this affinity booster last for. Is it for 3 or 7 days? Do you need it longer? Do you need it at least over 30 days? Like, that stuff matters. So go ahead and you know, get some affinity booster, because that's gonna help you a lot. All right, a really good start off thing here is have an affinity booster. As always have an affinity booster. All right, sometimes even, you know, purchasing the Prime access, Prime accessories, those all have boosters in it, so it's gonna help you, you know. And those are the last 90 days, so those are gonna help you a lot with like keeping up with affinity. And just, you know, that's where usually you would get it from. Plus there's more in there, so I'm not just telling you, you know, only purchase that because it lasts 90 days. No, you get more in there as well when it comes down to Prime access accessories. Depends on what, if you want to purchase those or not, you know. So the next thing that is going to also help you when it comes to affinity booster, adding on another affinity booster, is the blessings. I'm going to go ahead and call this the blessing tower, because in the relay that you have to go to, any relay you decide to choose, it'll have this, all right, the blessing tower, what I would call it. All right, and once you go into the blessing tower, you'll be able to pick anything you would like, all right, from the blessing tower. But the affinity is what I've always been using, and you'll be able to increase even more affinity, all right, with this infinity blessing. Now, as you see up here, it does says 30. Now, why does it say 30? Well, you have the mastery rank symbol over here, and that mastery rank symbol means you have to be mastering 30 in order to even use any of the blessings that you see here. So yes, that does kind of suck about this, but however, this is going to help you. This is like literally the extra boost you need to get that under 3 minutes. 3 minutes. That is the extra boost right there. Along with the Smita Kavat, depends what you're doing in the mission. Now, the last step to this is to use silence, put enemies to sleep, and kill them as fast as you can, and not get caught at all while you're doing these things. Now, once you reach to the point where you're at mastery rank 20 with your weapon, you can now basically just stop what you're doing and kill all these enemies, and then you'll be ready to go to extraction, because extraction is then gonna use bonus XP, and once that bonus XP kicks in, it's gonna boost it up to max rank. So really, that's basically it for that. Let me know what you guys think about this. I know I wasn't moving as fast as I could have, but you know, I'm a little rusty with this stuff. We're doing it for a while and I'm still rusty as hell. So yeah, but if you guys are professionals, then you know, you definitely gonna do better than me for sure. But let me know how you guys like this method of running through these missions, upgrading and leveling up, or maxing out your weapons. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias and Twitch. Links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Click the next video to see more amazing content by me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.